Studios to view. The truth is here in your eyes.
Welcome to another edition of the Bashment Era, the show that we have decided to give you all the updates across the world, things that are not going right, things that are going right, and we give you all the updates that you are supposed to know everywhere you are across the globe: Europe, Asia, America, Africa, yes, every part of the world. Here we are, that we give you all the updates. And today on the show, we are going to combine a lot of things that are happening in the country, which we think we have to solve, and things that are going right as well. Coming preciously, the best thing that you have to do is what? Like this video, comment, share, and what? Subscribe. If this is your first time on this channel, subscribe to this channel and click on the notification button so that every video that we'll be posting, you'll be the first person to get access to it, and then watch it first, and invite a friend, a family that yes, you have just come across one of the best channels on YouTube, which is giving you all the news updates and also entertaining you, educating you as well, motivating you. Today I've packed a lot of issues which I will be talking about. First of all, let me say, let's go to the FanMilk Ghana Limited. An info reaching me from an insider, maybe a former employee, whose contract was terminated because they've asked of salary increment. And then this is very, very bad. Someone working, is it like, the thing is it a crime for an employee to ask his boss or me for like his salary increment? You know, the B, he get a right, he's having the right to ask for that. So if maybe an employee asks for this, then you have to say what? The best thing, that if you can't afford that amount of money, maybe they are requesting for, what you have to do is what? Sit them down, right? Sit them down, talk to them that, oh, okay, fine, due to the economic hardship and whatever, this is the reason why your salary still remain the same. It is not your authority. You don't have the right, even though like you have the right as the owner of the company to do everything, you don't have the right to terminate someone's contract anytime. They've asked of salary increments. They've never demonstrated against the company not being treating them right. You do something good. As the person was talking to me, yes, I have to go into deep conversation with the person. And he said what? I've asked whether they've, like, even their transportation, they pay themselves. They said no. They have a bus that transport them from home to work and from work to home. And that's good. And I've asked them, how many hours do you work? They said 8 hours. And within that 8 hours, do they pay for your feeding? They said yes, once in that 8 hours. And I said okay, that's okay. But you terminating 40 employees contract just because they've asked of salary increment, this is beyond insane. What are you trying to preach? We have a lot of people in this country that are, like, even the unemployment, like all this unemployment rate in this country is rising up to the pedestal that we don't know how to solve it. It is just climbing each and every day that people are in the house, they don't know what to do, and then people are working like this. Just of 20 cedis increment or 50 cedis increment, you have terminated their contract. FanMilk Ghana Limited, I think this is the right time that you have to sit down. You don't have the authority, even though the company belongs to you. You have to have sympathy on the people, these employees. You have to have sympathy on them. I would love to come to the company to have an interactive, like just one-on-one with the MD. I would love to do that. I'm still working on that, to have an interaction with the MD and see why they have terminated all these people, their contracts. 40 employees, just because they've asked for salary increment. If you, the MD there, or maybe you, the manager over there, and you've asked of this salary increment and then they've terminated your contract, how are you going to feel? How are you going to pay for your bills? How are you going to take care of your family? Most of the people over there have been working there for more than a decade. And then you have to consider stuff like that. On the normal sense, when someone is working for you more than a decade or more than 5 years, the person has to receive some kind of allowances. But here by the case, the person just asks of small increment of salary, you've just terminated the person's contract. So with this one, I'm pleading on everybody that yes, the FanMilk Ghana Limited has to work on this and bring those people back to work. Because since they're in the house, they are hungry. There's no work in the country. And this is very bad. So with plea and everything, I'm just apologizing on everybody that the FanMilk Ghana Limited, the management has to do what? Has to come over and then bring all these people back and put them back to work so that they can also earn something. Most of them has kids in the house. This is just a plea to everybody. To the FanMilk Ghana Limited. Let's say the management. We have to do this. Please and please. Away from that, let's talk about the Ghana Police Service. The Ghana Police Service has been doing something good for our Okada riders, our motor riders. They've been transporting everybody, the whole Ghana. They've been trying their possible best. When there's traffic, they make sure that you reach work early and other stuff. But it came to a point where the police has been arresting them for their wrongdoings. That one is not the police just arresting them for not doing anything. Most of them don't wear helmets. Most of them don't have their motors registered. And as well, most of them don't even work on it as well. So the Ghana police has decided to outdoor this initiative to support the indisciplined actions in the Ghana Police Service. I hope you understand. So this is how it is. They released a memo or maybe a press release to everybody out there, every motorist. If you know you be Okada driver or Pragya driver or everybody out there, drivers out there, they say if people the traffic inside, they say it will reach some point where if traffic catches up, the motor people them will just go they pass because the moment them stop now, the police go can't take them, kill them, arrest them. But now they said they are not going to arrest anybody again. They were just going to make sure that everybody follow the rules and regulation. Make sure you wear your helmet, get your motor registered, your license, you check everything about your motor, everything is okay. Your insurance is on point. So this is the press release which I'll be reading, so you can also read from the screen. From the Public Affairs that's Directorate. The Ghana Police Service outdoor actions against rider indiscipline dubbed Operation PAARI. That's the PAARI. So number one, they said what? Indiscipline among motorcycle users on our roads manifested in riding through a red light traffic, the non-wearing of crash helmets and general disregard for road traffic regulation has become the major cause of road traffic accidents in the country. And it's true. Most of these people, because of the fear and scare of the police, they ride unnecessarily. They just ride anyhow just because they want to dodge the police, and this has been causing this road accident and losing people's lives, which is very, very bad. And then number two says what? Currently, the available data on the road traffic accident crashes indicated that motorcycles are leading cause of road accident related death and the second leading cause of injuries in the country. Number three, the police recognize the multi-stakeholder responsibility for dealing with this matter and continue to engage all stakeholders in trying to find a solution to the problem. In a bid to aggressively deal with the problem, the service has introduced a holistic strategy known as the Operation PAARI, Police Action Against Riders in Indiscipline. This initiative has multiple components which will be introduced in phases. The first component, which has been rolled out, involved the deployment of teams of police riders with body cameras to monitor the conduct of riders at major intersections and other strategic locations. The team will follow offending riders and arrest them at convenient and safe locations. Such riders will be prosecuted, named and shamed. The last one says, well, we would like to caution the riding public to be self-disciplined and follow traffic regulation. We are, as usual, counting on the support of the public to make this program a success. On this note, for this one, I'm going to applaud the Ghana Police Service. They are doing very well. I just hope that this initiative that they've just launched now, they are just going to make sure that they work on it, because it came to a point, I think last 2 years, the Ghana Police Service released a press that they are not going to stop any car on the road to check their license or check certain things about the car. That was what the IGP said some time ago. But it came to a point that they've been doing the same thing. They've been like arresting people on road with no regulations. Any police can just wake up every day and then arrest someone for not doing something that, like, even if the person is right, due to their hand to mouth, 1 CD, 2 CD, they just want to arrest the person for no sake. And I think this is going to help. If they are able to follow the rules that they've released, then I think everybody will be okay. And then to the motor riders as well, to the Okada people, follow this thing. Make sure everything that about your motor that the police is saying, just make sure you follow it. If they say helmet, don't just put one helmet on your motor because you are going to pick someone. So if you are going to pick someone, make sure you have 2 helmets on the motor. And then, as well, to the delivery people, make sure your motor is in good state. Because sometimes now, these delivery guys using motorcycle have been riding unnecessarily, indisciplined, just riding for riding's sake, just because they have given them time to deliver their product. First of all, if the police arrest you, that's good for you. You are still alive. You have another life to live. But imagine you get an accident and then you are dead. Will you come back to do that delivery again? No. The company is going to employ another person to take over you. So think about your life first. And stop going overboard. And stop challenging. Because especially when you reach Okpongolo or Shashi and then there's traffic. There's traffic and you see all these delivery motor guys like 6, 7. And when the traffic light just on, you think as if they are in a motor race. I don't know whether it is GP21 that they are running for. You could see just everybody will just go straight. 4th gear. Please and please, your life matters. The country needs you for more delivery. Everybody needs you. I'll be doing an order. You will be the person to deliver for me. So the best thing you have to do is take care of yourself. The country needs you. And to everybody out there, not only the delivery or maybe the Okada riders, if you know you have motorbike, follow these rules. Stop running away from traffic. Stand. When the light on, you have to go. Don't run away. If not, when the police for chill na, or mo chiwa, and the member because say, police for me straight. Obetuya, they say you'll be named, you'll be jailed, and then you'll be shamed. And to won't and ungwase bako, the best anchiwo to unyadwani. So take care of yourself. This is very, very nice. Today we are just addressing certain things in a good way. And then the last one, NABCO. NABCO has not paid their workers for almost 4 months now. And then the national service students also, they've not received their payment for almost some months now, like 5 or 6 months now, they've not received their salaries. The government, the registrar accountant general, what are you doing about this? For someone, you've posted someone from Accra to Nankpandurugu as NSS personnel, and then you are not paying the person. You posted someone from Kumasi to Afram Plains, and then you are not paying the person, while the person is still paying rent. And the person is out there eating. So what's the NABCO about? We were here last year when His Excellency Nanado came out that they are going to employ almost 71,900 and something people into the NABCO service so that they can also get work and do to take care of their families. So where are these people? How are you paying even the least people in this phase? We just have to make sure that you do this for the people. Because someone cannot go to school, spend 4 years in university, and then come home as an NSS personnel. You will not even pay the person. The person will force, after the whole 1 year serving the country, you will not even pay the person on time. Then you will just bring the person to NABCO again. Is it a punishment to be a student in this country? Or is it a punishment to be a graduate in this country? The government, I'm asking this question. Is it a punishment? Or is it a crime? Just for you to go and pay your own school fees to serve this country. So His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and then everybody, the Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, I think people have to sit down, strategize something to pay all these people. You can pay these people and leave the members of parliament aside because they are receiving a lot. They have allowances that can take care of them. Use their salary to pay NABCO and then the NSS people. Leave them, leave all the parliament, all these MPs alone. You understand? All these MPs, leave them. If they've not received their salary for 3 months, it is not going to affect the country. We voted for them, so we have to eat as well. Please and please. We are just addressing this in a nice way. So today that I'm here, I'm addressing this in a nice way, and then you don't want to accept, or maybe you will not understand. If I'm back here, remember that I'm coming to give it to you in a bashment vibe, which you are going to feel it in your bones, your arteries, and in your capillaries. You understand? Big ups to the Ghana Police Service for doing this. And in the FanMilk Ghana, you have to make sure that you bring all those people that you've terminated their contract, the 40 employees that you've terminated their contract, bring them back to work and pay them. It is not a crime to demonstrate. They have the right to demonstrate against salary. And to the government, NABCO workers need salary. The NSS personnel need salary. You have to pay them. We spend much to go to school. So please and please, try and save us. We are part of this country. We voted for you. Right? Alright, so on this note, like this video, comment, share, and subscribe, because we'll be giving you all the updates in this country and across the world. Just a reminder, the baby, American hip-hop star, is in Nigeria. Probably will be in the country. He will be coming to Ghana very soon. And then Kendrick Lamar was also in the country for the last weekend. So if you don't know, you have to be aware that yes, the baby is in Nigeria and probably will be passing through Ghana before going back to America. So all those who don't know about this, just be aware that the baby will be coming to Ghana. Yes, I'm saying this. So like this video. If this is your first time, comment, share, and click on the notification button. Subscribe, and then we'll be giving you all the updates. Call me Precious today. This studios to view for the update on Bashment era. Stay blessed. Bye.
Studios to view. The truth is here in your eyes.